So the Steelers are 1-1 after a victory last week against the Baltimore Ravens, and my goodness, that Ravens team was horrible. I mean, we won the game 41-7. It wasn't a close ball game. We did a lot in terms of with, breakout players and all that. In our first one, we've got to view a message from a breakout player. Now, it was DeMarvin Leal, who did get his one sack. The thing is, he dislocated his knee this game. So, I mean, we can roll out the red carpet all you want. Unfortunately for DeMarvin, he can't walk on that red carpet because he just blew out his knee. So, I mean, cool, he's got star development, but I'm pretty sure he's out for a while. I'm no doctor, okay? But I think a dislocated knee injury would take you out for a while. So we got 3 new injuries. Oh, great. James Daniels out for 3 weeks with broken ribs. Leal's out for 5 with a dislocated knee. I thought it'd be more. I'm keeping it a buck with you. And then Iodonis is out for 3 weeks with a dislocated elbow. So apparently, we just don't have a team doctor. We just don't have a team trainer or something because everyone's getting injured. We got to reply to a press conference about Lamar Jackson. Okay, I've seen this cutscene a million times. You were able to have success against Lamar Jackson. What happened? We were just the better football team. How about that? Yeah? Okay. Nice. Our defense, English, my goodness. Our defense has got XP. Oh, there you go. That's huge. TJ Watt's going to have his X Factor equipped or active for the entirety of our next game, which will be at home against the GOAT, Tom Brady, and the Indianapolis Colts. Roll them on in here. Of course, if you missed the offseason video, go check it out. But the Indianapolis Colts have one Kenny Pickett. He is not the starting. Breakout RB. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. That's a big deal because that's going to be Najee Harris. We have zero X Factor offensive players. That's going to be huge, and it's going to be raining. Oh my goodness, this is a huge week against the 0-2 Colts. Yes, Tom Brady and the Colts are 0-2 to start the season. They went out, they traded for, of course, Kenny Pickett in the offseason, but Kenny Pickett is not the starting quarterback because Tom Brady decided to come in here and steal that damn job. As you see right here, not the Chiefs. There they are, the Colts. It's Brady, then Pickett, then Tanner McKee. Tanner McKee they picked in the first round a couple years ago, and he's the third string quarterback. So that is the Indianapolis Colts quarterback situation. They're still really good at running back. They got Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman, still one of the better receivers in football. As you also look at the passing leaders, somehow Tua Tagovailoa is not number 1. He's 6th. He's thrown for 300 yards plus in each game. Yet, though, he is not even in the top 5 in passing yards. It goes Josh Allen, then the rookie Steve Burgess out of USC, Drew McLean, the rookie out of Miami of Ohio, Baker Mayfield, then Dak Prescott, and there is Tua, and then Davis Mills, and Anthony Richardson is balling for the Lions, apparently. Okay, so, again, we got some big stuff to go over right now. Breakout RB. So, we're going to have to feed Najee Harris this game. 4 touchdowns, I think it is. So, yeah, I appreciate you calling my number, coach. Keep giving me the ball against Indianapolis. Okay, so 4 touchdowns with 200 yards receiving/rushing. Honestly, the latter's not that difficult. We do that a lot. I think last game we would have got it with Najee. I think he got 150 rushing yards. He always gets 70 pass or receiving yards. That's really doable. That is really doable. I'm going to try my hardest to get Najee Harris X Factor because we tried earlier in the series to do that and we couldn't get it. Also, forecast heavy rain. Okay, so it means we probably won't be able to throw the ball all that effectively. Tua's going to tell our guy Mike Tomlin, what are those jerseys in the background? That's incredible, but it's okay. Tua says, looks like it'll be raining for the entire game this week, and it won't take long for the conditions to get pretty sloppy. What are we going to do? We're going to run the football. Even though, we are... I wouldn't say we're an air raid offense just yet. That's kind of what I want to become, though, honestly, because I'm having a lot of fun airing this ball out with Tua Tagovailoa. We are going to try to run the football a lot this week, especially with Najee Harris because of the X factor and the rain involved as well. So you got the 1-1 Colts, of course, the 1-1 Steelers. Of course, we lost in week 1 to the Chargers on Monday Night Football, and then, of course, we bounced back last week against the Baltimore Ravens, taking on the 0-2 Indianapolis Colts with Tom Brady as the GOAT looks for his first win as a member of Indy. So that'll do it, folks. Let's get into this ball game. Colts and Steelers from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So the Steelers are trying to make it 2-1 this week against the Indianapolis Colts, and I could have sworn Madden told me it was going to rain this game. I don't see the rain, so I don't think Madden intended this to happen. But if this is really in the game where they say it's forecasted to rain and it actually doesn't rain, then shout out to Madden, but I just think this glitched out. But we'll see what happens, man. Colts and Steelers from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Obviously, we talked about it in the open. The Colts do have the former Pittsburgh Steeler and the former first-round pick, the man out of Pitt, of course, in Kenny Pickett. But, of course, he is not the starting quarterback of this team because it is number 12 right there, the GOAT, Tom Brady, making starts for the Indianapolis Colts, and he's looking for his first win as a member of the Colts. He's still got Michael Pittman as a star receiver. Also, Also, he has got the receiver out of Cincinnati and Alec Pierce. And of course, you can't forget about the man in the backfield. Of course, I'm talking about Jonathan Taylor, but the Steelers offense has been on fire as well. Tua Tagovailoa in 2 games so far, the Steelers has thrown over 300 passing yards in both of those outings. Najee Harris is running the football real well as well. And we're really trying to get Najee over that 200-yard mark here tonight, or 4 touchdowns, whatever is easier. Of course, we're not going to feed Najee more than we usually do, but just trying to get him those yards and get him open in passing lanes as well. Let's see if we can get him to X Factor, since we do have 0 X Factor offensive players right now on the squad. So starting with the football, it will be Tom Brady. And Brady's done all right for himself so far here in Indianapolis. 488 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception for the greatest of all time, who is now 49 years old. It'll be a 2nd and 10 for Brady in the offense. From the 38-yard line, he will fire to his left over to Michael Pittman Jr. Pittman's going to shake off 3 tackles, and look at Pittman go. Big play right there for Indianapolis as the family man gets all the way down to the 18-yard line. It's now 3rd and 9 here for Brady, though, from the 17-yard line. Tom looking to throw around the edge. We send pressure and get to Brady. Keller Witherspoon with the sack. And Indianapolis will bring out their kick team for a 40-yarder from the right hash. Kenny Pickett on the hold, just like he was last year. 3-0 for Indianapolis with that field goal. Here comes Tua Tagovailoa. He has been phenomenal so far in his start to his Pittsburgh career. 617 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions for Tua, as the Steelers will start from the 36-yard line. Tagovailoa looking to throw. He's got a man wide open immediately. Deontay Johnson frees himself on the release. He catches the streak. Big gain right there for Pittsburgh into Indianapolis territory. It's now a 2nd and 2 from the 36-yard line. Tagovailoa on a play-action fake will check it down, or not really, on a crossing route. He'll find Jalen Waddle to the 27-yard line. Now a 2nd and 5 for Pittsburgh. Tua again looking to throw. He's got a man in the flats. It'll be Pat Freiermuth. He's going to be brought down by Shaq Leonard, but it'll now be a 3rd and inches from the 18-yard line. Handoff Najee Harris. Move the sticks. Look at him stay on his feet. Harris down to the 9-yard line. He's got 5 carries for 23 yards. But now we're back up to the 15-yard line for a 3rd and goal. Tagovailoa looking to throw over the middle. George Pickens, oh, and a grab, and they're going to say he broke the plane. George Pickens gets in the end zone as NFL Youngboy makes it a 7-3 game. I don't know how he made the grab, but Pickens is in, and the Steelers go up by 4, 7-3, with Indianapolis back with the football on a 3rd and 2. Brady gonna quick hit Michael Pittman to the outside, and we still cannot tackle Michael Pittman. I mean, the man should have like 20 receiving yards in the day. He's now at about 80? Brady's 4 for 4 for 107 yards as we go into the 2nd quarter. Pittsburgh up by 4 with Indianapolis driving. 7-3 our score. 2nd and 5 for Indy from the 24-yard line. It will be an inside zone handoff to Jonathan Taylor, one of the best backs in football. Taylor going to pick up a gain of 15 yards down to the Pittsburgh 9-yard line. 3rd and goal now, though, for Brady. Under center, he drops back. Tom looking to throw. TJ Watt's chop blocked on the other side, and he will find Michael Pittman, but apparently he's out of bounds. I mean, he was wide open, he caught it, but doesn't get the feet in, and the Colts will kick the field goal instead. Pittsburgh's still winning right now, 7-6, with them getting the football back. Tua going to spot up and find Deontay Johnson for the 1st down, but now they face a 3rd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Tagovailoa looking to throw to his right. Pat Freiermuth, oh, it's batted down by Stephon Gilmore as the Colts get the ball back from the 24-yard line. Brady going to hit his man on the slant, of course. Who else? Michael Pittman Jr. to the 42. Now it would be a 3rd and 2 for Brady, dropping back, looking to his left, to his tight end, but he throws him out of bounds. Wow. The Colts again forced off the field without a touchdown, and in this case, without any points. It's still 7-6 Pittsburgh as Pat Freiermuth is found on that drag route by Tua Tagovailoa. 3rd and 5 now for the Steelers offense. 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the half. Tua gonna unload and find Pat Freiermuth. That play was done earlier by the Steelers, and earlier Stephon Gilmore went in there and batted that down. This time it's a 1st down for Pitt as Tua now gonna find Jalen Waddle. Waddle's gonna pick up a gain of 7, setting up for a big 3rd and 3. Minute left to go in the quarter. Tua gonna step and fire to his left. He's got NFL Youngboy George Pickens for a gain of 12 yards down to the Indianapolis 19. 2nd and 10 again for Tua. Looking to throw, steps up in the pocket. Down he goes. You can't run right into DeForest Buckner as it's a 3rd and 17 now for the Steelers, and Tua's gonna find Deontay Johnson. Oh, he got a beat on his corner, and Deontay Johnson gets behind the secondary. He'll score a touchdown. I don't know what the celebration is. He's gonna do the airplane or whatever. It is a 14-6 lead for the Pittsburgh Steelers as we go into the 3rd quarter. This offense continues to dominate. The defense is playing real good football as well. It's an 8-point lead for the Steelers as we go into the 3rd quarter. Time for the third quarter, and the Steelers do start with the football from their own 31-yard line. So 3rd and 4 for Tua. Gonna find a man. Deep corner out. It is gonna be George Pickens yet again. He came into the day leading the Steelers in receiving yards, and he'll likely remain that way with the big game he's having so far. 2nd and 11. Tua gonna check it down to Najee Harris, who, let's be honest with ourselves, is not on pace to get X Factor right now. We are having zero success running the football. I'm trying to get him involved in the pass game as well, but it's kind of tough to just single out your running back when you're throwing the football. I mean, there's a gain of 4, but Najee's got 12 carries for 39 yards. 200's tough, man. 2nd and goal for the Steelers. Tua gonna step up in the pocket, and he'll take off and he'll run, and he'll get in. Tua Tagovailoa gonna scramble for a touchdown. It will be now a 21-6 game as the Steelers work the football right down the field to kick off this second half. It is now a 21-6 lead for Pittsburgh thanks to Tagovailoa's 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. So Indianapolis now down by 15 points halfway through the third quarter. Jonathan Taylor right there gonna run for the first down, but Indy's got to get on the board and they got to score some damn touchdowns. 3rd and 4 for Brady. He will find the receiver Alec Pierce down to the 35-yard line. Tom's now 12-15 for 205 yards. 1st and 10 again for Tom, looking over the top to his right. That ball is caught down to the 9-yard line. Huge ball to Curtis Samuel. Now a 2nd and goal from the 7. Brady under center, dropping back, looking to his left. Ball is caught. Who else? Michael Pittman Jr. gets into the end zone, and the Colts have cut the Steelers' lead to 1 score. It's 21-13, with Pittsburgh getting the football back from their own 32-yard line. Tagovailoa looking to throw to his right. Pat Freiermuth is going to make the grab. They've got Gilmore on him all game long, but Freiermuth is doing a pretty decent job at playing against the former Defensive Player of the Year. And right there, they get zone coverage. Freiermuth beats him to the outside, and he'll be down at the 37-yard line as we go into the fourth quarter. Pittsburgh up by 8 points, 21-13. So the Steelers have got it from the 39-yard line. It will be a 2nd and 12 for Tua. He'll look to his right. Jalen Waddle. What a grab. Waddle remains inbounds and picks up the first down, and now be a 3rd and 6 from the 22. Tagovailoa looking to throw, try to get it off, but he's batted down, or he's hit while he throws. And we're going to have to come out for a 39-yard field goal with Chris Boswell, Taylor Heineke on the hold, and Boswell hits. So Pittsburgh back up by 2 scores. They're up by 11, 24-13, but here comes Brady in the offense on a 2nd and 10. They look for the screen, but Zimmerman blows it right up. The rookie sacks Tom Brady, and now it's a 3rd and 19 for the Colts. Brady looking to throw. He's got all day in the pocket. Brady can play till he's 70 with all this pass protection, and he will find Curtis Samuel for the first down. Samuel down to the 45-yard line, and this Indianapolis drive will continue. 1st and 10 for Brady, looking to his left. Somehow that one's going to be caught right to Michael Pittman Jr., and Pittman is having himself a day right now. 2nd and 13 for Tom, looking on the slant route. Who else? Michael Pittman. Yet again, we've tried putting different corners on him. We've had Ringo on him. We've had Jamel Dean on him, and Michael Pittman Jr. still finds a way to free himself open. In order to rack up those receptions for Tom Brady, there's another grab by Indianapolis. Gain of 15 going to Devontae Parker. His first catch of the game. It's now a 1st and goal handoff. Nyheim Hines short of the end zone. So now a 3rd and goal for Brady under center. Handoff Jonathan Taylor. He's stopped. TJ Watt gets around the edge and picks up the tackle. Buddy Johnson helped with that as well. And Indianapolis is going to take the 1-yard field goal, or the field goal from the 1-yard line, to cut the lead to 8. So a 1-score game. Pittsburgh needs a couple first downs to end this one, but on that run play to Najee Harris, there's a flag down, and it's a hold, and of course it's on Pittsburgh. So that A stops the clock, and B forces us to now go on a 3rd and 18 from the 18-yard line. Tagovailoa looking to throw over the top. He's got Jalen Waddle. Short of the first down, I can't go for it from my own 36-yard line. Just doesn't make sense. Gotta punt the ball back, and where have I seen this story before? Here comes Tom Brady, but TJ Watt with a huge sack. It's a 3rd and 11. Brady looking to throw to his right. That ball, oh my goodness, somehow it's caught. Curtis Samuel with the catch of his life. Indianapolis still with it on a 2nd and 6. They're going no huddle offense. Brady gonna find Mo Alley Cox down to the 35. He's got 370 passing yards on the night. Brady now in a 1st and 10 will look to his left. He's got Jonathan Taylor. 40 seconds to go. Indianapolis got all 3 timeouts. They'll take 1. It's a 2nd and 1 for Brady. Gonna find Curtis Samuel yet again. He'll be down at the 16. Brady only a few yards away from passing 400 tonight. And there you go. There's 400, and there's the touchdown. Tom Brady finds Alec Pierce, and the Indianapolis Colts have made this a 2-point game, and it will all come down to this 2-point conversion. Brady from under center drops back, looks to throw. He's got Pierce again. He beats Terrell Edmonds to the inside, and the Colts have tied this game up with 22 seconds. So Pittsburgh going to try to be aggressive here. 1st and 10, Tua looking over the top. He'll find Eric Gilbert. Oh, with one play, we're down to the Indy 41-yard line. Just need one more chunk play, and we're in field goal range. Tua looking to throw over the middle. Najee Harris on the check down. He's all the way down to the 30. Call that timeout. We're going to run one more play on the 1st and 10. We're just going to get it to Najee. He's got to get down. Oh, my goodness. All right, down to the 26-yard line. Here you go. 43-yarder for the game. Chris Boswell from the left hash. It's up, and it is good. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to take down the Indianapolis Colts, even though Indy did come back and make it a ball game. The Steelers will pull away in the end. They'll win this one by 3. Your final, 27-24. Now, we didn't see Kenny Pickett tonight as a member of the Colts. I mean, he was on the sidelines and he was holding PATs. Hopefully, we'll see him in the near future. But for now, it was Tom Brady's moment as a Colt, but he was short tonight. 400 yards wasn't enough for Tom Brady as the Steelers are going to win this one by 3, 27-24. Improving the regular season record now to 2-1, and we'll look on to next week where we're going to Washington to take on the Washington Commanders, and that team is god-awful. Oh my god, they're bad. You're going to see it in the next episode. I will go over it in extreme detail before the game. They are not good. Jalen Hurts is somehow their quarterback, but that's not even the worst part of it. I mean, Hurts is good, right? He's solid. The rest of the team is disgusting. So we'll get into that game next week. Should, though, be a cakewalk for the Steelers. But again, there are no easy games in the NFL when you do go on the road. So, folks, thank you for watching episode number 43 of the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise mode here on Madden 23. If you have not yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure you leave a like if you are enjoying the series so far. Thank you for watching, and Mamba forever.